Hi Pokefans, welcome back to part 17 of my Pokemon Violet Nuzlocke challenge. Last episode we finally defeated the third Elite Four Larry. In today's episode we'll be going ahead and defeating the fourth Elite Four. In this case it will be Hassel. He's gonna be a dragon type trainer, so definitely this one is gonna be pretty challenging. In my case, here are my team members. As you can see, they have leveled up quite a bit, especially since we have had some really good battles till now. Anyway, let's quickly go ahead and challenge him. After all, he is the last Elite Four that we have to defeat before we get a chance to challenge Champion Geeta. Alright, I am pretty excited for this battle. Hopefully we don't lose any of our team members and win this battle without too much difficulty. As usual, you'll be starting with a Noivern. This is definitely a powerful Pokemon, but if you do have a Ice type team member, it is pretty easy to defeat. After all, Noivern does have a 4 times weakness to Ice type. In my case, I went with my Luxray and I chose to kind of go with Thunderbolt as the first move. I could have gone with Ice Fang, but I wasn't really sure if I could one-shot it. Either way, I guess this was supposed to be a 2-turn kill. Once more, I went with Thunderbolt. For the second turn, I got hit by a Dragon Pulse. Now this was quite risky because I could have gotten a crit hit and my Luxray could have gone down. But lucky for me right here that didn't happen. In these cases, I would definitely recommend switching out unless you know that you won't really get a crit hit. The next Pokemon is Dragalge. This is my favorite dragon type Pokemon. I really like its design and its typing. Definitely pretty unique and it's so cool to kind of see it in his team. For this one, I did decide to switch into my Slowbro, who does have Psychic, which is quite powerful against it. Now Dragalge does no Thunderbolt, so if you have a water type Pokemon, I wouldn't recommend switching it into. But my Slowbro right here is quite tough and can tank around 3 of these moves. Let me quickly use Psychic once more to kind of take it down. I feel like definitely this challenge is pretty difficult considering that I'm barely surviving for each of my Pokemons. By the end, that is the 5th team member, I think I'll be down to just having all my team members in low health, which by the way can be a pretty bad thing as well. Now I do have Azumarill back in my team, which if you might know I had switched out for the last 2 Elite Fours. Azumarill is a part Fairy type and definitely quite helpful for this battle. But of course you can't really bring it out for all the battles, so I do have to be a bit careful for which Pokemon I do choose it. Up next is Haxorus. So I just decided to go ahead and go against mine just because of the fact that my Haxorus is kind of higher level and probably will be able to take it down in one hit, which it did right here by the way. Haxorus is definitely quite powerful and it's one of those Pokemons that I do appreciate having in my team, but I usually try to avoid a dragon type Pokemon just because I'm so biased with them. Up next is Flapple. This is a part grass and dragon type. Pretty unique, but you do have to be a bit careful while using it. It doesn't really have that good of a special defense. That's the reason why I think I'll be able to easily take it down with a flamethrower. Right here I got a bit lucky and did avoid the Dragon Rush. If I did not, probably I would have to switch out. And because of me avoiding that move, I was able to take down Flapple without taking any damage. So that's really good. He is gonna bring out his final team member, which is Baxcalibur. Definitely it's a powerful Pokemon and it's one of the new Pokemons added to this generation. I really like this one as well, as much as I like Tinkaton. I think I have used both Tinkaton and Baxcalibur in my team for my playthrough and definitely enjoyed it. But for this one, I decided to go ahead finally to bring out my Azumarill. He is going to testalize it into a dragon type, which means I don't really have to worry about its ice type moves. And with Azumarill, thankfully, since it does have a Fairy Terra typing, even though it's a wild Terra Pokemon, I'm easily able to defeat this one with a Terra Blast. I would definitely recommend you guys go ahead and pick Terra Blast TM. I mean, it does not look that powerful, but once you terrestrialize your Pokemon, it is super amazing. It's one of those helpful moves that you could definitely add, and I definitely enjoyed using Terra Blast for quite a couple of my team members. Anyway, let's see if we can take this one down. Lucky for me, he went with a Brick Rake for a first turn, which really does not matter considering it's not that effective on me. And my Terra Blast definitely did way better damage. That is really good. I also equipped my Azumarill with a leftover, which means I will recover back the health. So I'm not too worried about this. Let me go with another Terra Blast. Right here, I did get kind of hit with that Icicle Crush, and I think any of my other team members would probably have gone down for it. But Azumarill here is quite tanky, and since it's a Fire Fairy type, it's not gonna be affected. And there we go. We have defeated the final Elite Four team member as well. Let me know in the comment section which Elite Four of any of the Pokemon games that you really like. In my case, I think my new favorite would definitely be Hassel, just because of the variety of team members he has. I know he uses Dragon type Pokemon, but at least he uses a dual typing Dragon type Pokemons, which is pretty cool to see. Alright, as per this small cutscene right here, as you can see, Hassel is quite emotional, but we can't really wait too much. We do have to go ahead and challenge the champion after all. I kind of sometimes feel like the champion in this game is not really that challenging. The only champion I really felt that was challenging was definitely Cynthia, and I think that's what most people feel as well. But either way, we do have to challenge her and defeat her. Unfortunately, I don't really have that much of a time to cover it in this episode, so I'll be going ahead and releasing it in the next one. So thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel. If you'd like to support me more in a personal way, please check out the links in my description, and I'll see you guys in the next one.